Hello crafty family, and welcome to another tutorial by She's So Crafty. For today's DIY project, we will be creating a beautiful Valentine's display featuring a framed picture piece and a creative floral arrangement using elements from nature. This project is a part of a Valentine's themed collaborative effort along with several other extremely talented YouTube crafters. Please be sure to check out their Valentine's creations as well, and the link to the playlist will be in the description box below. I am so excited to share this tutorial with you, but before we start, I wanted to say welcome back to my current and new subscribers to my channel. If you're a new visitor to my channel today, and you love to create fun and easy DIY projects on a budget, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and also click that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when a new DIY tutorial is ready to share with you. So now, let's jump right into that project. So we're going to start with our pinecone flowers, and we will be using some of these skewers. And I have a 12-pack of mini pinecones that I got on clearance for 70% off. Go ahead and open and empty out those mini pinecones. If yours has jute strings, go ahead and remove those as well. Then I'm going to take my wire snippers and I'm going to cut off any remaining stems so the bottom will be flat. And then I'm going to snip off the top 2 or 3 rows of cone leaves to create a flower look. So next I'm going to go ahead and grab my drill, and I want to drill a hole about 1/4 of an inch into the bottom center of that pine cone. You want to make sure that you're drilling a hole a little larger than your skewer so it'll fit. So I will be using E6000 and hot glue to secure the skewers to the pine cones. So what you want to do is you want to apply a drop of that E6000 into the hole of each cone. Then apply some hot glue to the skewer and insert it into that pine cone. And then you're just going to follow up with hot glue around the connection. And here's what they'll look like when they're done. And now it's time to paint. Now I inserted my cones into a paper-covered styrofoam block for easy painting. Now I will be using this burgundy satin Krylon spray paint for my flowers. And here they are once they're dried. So now I will be adding my accent color. Now I'll be using this white acrylic paint for the petal tips. And these are all complete. How pretty. Now while those dry, we'll work on our framed art. So I will be using this Love You More sign from the Dollar Tree. You want to start by removing that burlap layer from the felt by peeling it away. And then you want to remove those felt hearts as well. Now if you have bits of glue and felt left on there, a good trick is to take the tip of your hot glue gun just to warm it up and it'll peel right off. Now you just want to cut your sign into 3 sections separating the words. So now you want to trim all your words down because you want to make sure that they'll fit into your frame. All right, set those aside. So now what we're going to do is we're going to paint some wood hearts that come in this 5-pack from the Dollar Tree. So in order to get that deep burgundy color, I'm going to take this crimson red and this black, and I'll be mixing this together. So then all you do is paint both hearts, and you want to let them sit to dry. Now I'll grab my photo frame. So I'm going to remove the back and that paper sheet and all the fillers. You just want to make sure you keep that 3 photo insert out to work on. Now I have this small piece of checkered fabric that I'll be using to cover this insert. So you want to take your hot glue gun and you want to apply hot glue all the way around that insert. And then just press it down on the fabric. So now what we're going to do is trim and cut that edge of the fabric around the insert. And then glue it up in place. We're going to repeat this all the way around. Now for the windows, just cut a little slit in each window. And then what you're going to do is cut an X in the middle. This will create some flaps, and all you have to do is fold those flaps back and glue them into place after they've trimmed. And here's what it will look like. And you just repeat this for the other 2 windows. So now we just want to grab our Love You More words, and we're going to align them inside those windows and then secure them in place with hot glue. All right, now we're going to reassemble our frame. So we can put that into the frame face down. Insert that white sheet and then put the back on. Then we just put those tabs back in place very carefully. And it looks perfect. So now I'm going to grab those painted hearts and we're going to add those to our frame. Now I'll also add these corrugated hearts that I took from another Dollar Tree sign. I'm just going to go ahead and hot glue the corrugated hearts to the wood hearts. Alright, so now that we figured out our placement, we're going to go ahead and take our hot glue and we're going to add the hearts to the frame. Then we're going to go ahead and flip it over, and what we're going to do is add a piece of this nautical rope so we can hang it. We're just going to add some hot glue down the side of the frame and then press the rope into place. And while we're back there, we'll go ahead and add a little hot glue to the back of those hearts as well. So now I'm going to take a scrap piece of fabric or a ribbon, and you want to tie a bow to go on top of that rope. And then I'm just going to go ahead and secure that bow in place with a bit of hot glue. Now I decided at the last minute I wanted to add a few of those pinecone flowers to the frame. So what I did is I cut and removed those stems. And then I applied hot glue to the frame and attached each one by a heart. And this is now done. So now we're going to fill some of our jars with these branches, so I'm separating and trimming them before I paint them. Then I take them outside and I spray paint the front and the back with this Krylon flat white spray paint. And while that dries, we're going to go ahead and paint these basket weave jars from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to remove the ties and then go ahead and grab some paper and my painting supplies. Now I'll be using chalk paint for these. Now you want to paint both jars with one nice thick coat and then let them dry. Now after they dry, we're going to go ahead and give them a distressed look. So I'll be using this acrylic paint in a pavement color, and I'll also be using white. Then we're going to take a chip brush and we're going to dry brush the paint on, creating a distressed look. Now to decorate the jars, I will wrap them in this burlap ribbon and this black and white fabric. I'll also use this faux corrugated metal strip around the middle, and you can find the tutorial on how I created this by clicking the video link in the upper right hand corner of this video. I'll also put it in the description box below. So to attach them, all I do is I hot glue the fabric down the center of that burlap ribbon. Then I wrap it around each jar and secure in place with hot glue. So then I'll add our metallic strip. And we'll secure that in place with hot glue as well. So now that our branches are dry, I'm giving them a final trim as well. Now I went ahead and added a small cube of foam to each one of the jars to hold the branches in place. And then I'm just adding the branches and arranging them along with the pinecone flowers. Now once those are arranged, you can add any additional embellishments you like these heart tags. And here is the completed project, you guys. I tell you, upgrading that Love You More sign from the Dollar Tree really makes a huge difference, and it looks so awesome, and I love how it turned out. These pinecone flowers and the branches really embrace that rustic winter vibe. Just a touch of that sweet Valentine's burgundy red to tie that look all together. When you pair that with the buffalo check and the burlap, this makes a super cozy display. The great thing about this is that it can be customized in so many ways. The colors, the fabrics, and designs are totally up to you, and it would make a great gift for that special someone. When you add your special touch, it'll have more meaning, and possibilities with this project are endless. Listen, if you enjoyed this tutorial, please give this video a thumbs up and share this video with your friends. Make sure that you're following me on Facebook for the latest news, sneak peeks, and giveaways. Thank you so much for visiting and checking out my tutorial today. If you like videos like these and you don't want to miss the next one, make sure you're subscribed by clicking that subscribe button below and turning on that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.